everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR, right back at you with Check This Out, the show we take a look at whatever deck we want to look at and have ourselves a good time dueling with it. Here we have part 2 of the Crystal Beast special. Now, other Memphis, he did Advanced Crystal Beast, linked in description, check out later. Today, I'm taking a look at the regular Crystal Beast. More specifically, we're going to attempt the Crystal Abundance combo, where we let our opponent go first, we let them do a thing, we flood our board with our spell traps, and then attempt to wipe our opponent's board and summon everybody back. It's a very convoluted combo, but when it works out, it's beautiful. Will it work in today's game with all the negate? Hard to say, but we're going to put balls to the walls and we're going to give it a shot. Nothing can stop us, okay? Nothing. So, we got ourselves our deck today. We're going to be showing it off, showing you how it works, how the combos go. Don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe, damn it. I want 600 subscribers by the end of 5 minutes from now, or else y'all are in trouble. Okay? So, just hit up them buttons as soon as I amuse you and or impress you with my dazzling plays. So, let's go over the deck list real quick, and then we'll get right into those plays I just mentioned. Let's see what we have today. So for our main deck today, we are running 1 copy of Elemental Hero Neos, 1 copy of a Rainbow Dragon, 3 copies of Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, 3 copies of Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, 1 each of Amber Mammoth, and Topaz Tiger, and Cobalt Eagle, and Amethyst Cat, and Emerald Turtle, and our Ruby Carbuncle, and 1 copy of Magician Souls, because... And we have 3 copies of the Noble Knights of Shield Bearer to search out our Pegasus. We have 3 copies of Crystal Bond, 1 copy of Neos Fusion for flavor, 1, 2, 3 copies of Rainbow Bridge, 3 copies of Abundance, 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity, 3 copies of Crystal Protection, 3 copies of Awakening of the Crystal Lord, and 3 Crystal Tree. As for our extra deck, we have things like Cherubini in a Bikini, 1 Masquerena, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Blackbuster Soldier, 1 copy of Excess Code Talker, 1 Saryuja, 1 Underworld Goddess. These are all potential things, you know, they're not part of the big combo, but they're a thing we can lead into. We have things like Harlan Draco, Baguska, we have Time Thief Doer, Double A Zeus, Chimera Tech in case of Cyber Dragon, 1 Rainbow Neos, again for flavor, 1 Overdrive for JoJo references, and 1 copy of Overdragon for the, just because, he's in the deck, he's part of the deck, that's what he's in here for. As for the side deck, if you want more Crystal Beast monsters, go right ahead. If you want to be, you know, if you want to guarantee that you'll have targets for things like Cherubini, more than level 3s is good, but we're not as worried about that today. We're not as worried about that. We also have things like Excitecon or any rank 4s really will be just fine for you. Lightning Storm, if you want to just make, if you're up against like a back or a heavy deck, I would recommend taking out a couple of your, like take out 1 protection, 1 awakening, 1 tree, something like that. Throw in some lightning storms if you feel like you need to just get rid of back row. You're trying to get rid of everything, but if your opponent's playing only gates, you might have to throw in some of these. You also have things like Power of Desires, which is not desirable, but you could do it. You just have to like keep your balls in check, because otherwise you might ruin yourself. And Pot of Extravagance is probably a safer bet, because we do use the extra deck, but we can live without it for the most part. The only things that really matter are the fusions, to be honest. Everything else is just like a side-on, except maybe Cherubini. Cherubini has its uses. And lastly, we have a Crystal Miracle, which is a counter trap that lets you set things up, but that's for going first. And we're going second today, because second is for winners. And so today, let's go ahead into EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, have ourselves a good old time, and show off our dazzly gleamy bits. Alright, here the first opponent, another day, another card game. We want to go second with this deck. We're very much a going second deck. And we just need certain cards in the hand. Okay. This is a good start. I've got my Pegasus, which is already good. Got Abundance, which is good. I've got everything I could ever want. It must be Christmas. That's what the sleeves are about. We made this Christmas tree. Alright, so what do we want to get in this? So we have Abundance already. I need the tree. Tree. I definitely need a tree. And let me think here. I don't have protection. I could try to get protection. But we'll save that for later if we need be. The whole idea of this deck, going second, we have Crystal Tree. Every time Crystal Beast gets put in the spell trap zone as a spell trap, I get stuck. So what we're going to go ahead and do, actually, is get Crystal... I could get Protection. Or I could get other things. Let me think about this. Because by Summon Beast, that's 1. Pop it, that's 2. Replace with 2. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. We'll give it a shot and see how it goes. Sometimes you just gotta experiment a little bit. So we're gonna have Pegasus. And activate his effect. We're gonna put another Pegasus into the spell trap zone. That way we just get all the searching in the world. And we're gonna activate Crystal Protection, popping the Pegasus. And we get this spiffy token. It's a very nice spiffy token. And we're gonna activate... Can activate Crystal Tree now. Setting 2 more. Gonna get Pegasus and our Zenith Dragon. Because it has the most attack. And our protection, we could revive a monster. And that's something you do with Carbuncle. We don't need to do this. We have better things to do. We're gonna send 4 monsters to the grave. And for every card of our opponents that he loses, well, we win automatically because he surrenders. But I was only gonna get 2 monsters back. Because he only had 2 cards. If he had like 4 cards, that's the ideal thing. Although in this day and age, that usually means a bunch of negates. But regardless, that was a perfect demonstration of what we're trying to do with this deck. Set up the tree, set up some monsters. It's a complicated build, because we do need a lot of 3-ofs to make it a bit more consistent. But when it works, it's a lovely thing. And I wasn't going to be able to OTK this guy. I was going to do some damage. For sure I was going to do damage. But I wasn't going to win in this turn. Not likely. But let's go ahead and duel number 2. Try to have a bit more back and forth with our opponent. We'll see if they don't rage quit every time. And we'll try to show off some of the other things this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go do it again. I'd like to point out something real quick. Some people might be thinking, Memphis, are you playing Crystal Beast because it's Pride Month? Let me explain something to you. I don't give 2 wits about Pride Month. For multiple reasons. 1, your sexuality is your business. 2, I don't give a shit about your sexuality. And 3, keep your sexuality in your pants. I don't care. So, me and Memphis, we decided to do Crystal Beast because, all the new support and stuff. That's really the only reason. And it's Pride Month, but that's like a tangential reason, okay? So, if y'all want to be, LGBTQ, attack helicopter, or whatever the hell you are, do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shite. Anyway, see, the problem is, I kind of wanted my opponent to do things. He didn't really do anything. Kind of the issue is because I kind of like my opponent to do stuff. So let's set up a beast. Have that set up for later. And I really wish I had protection right now. Kind of funny that Crystal Protection has nothing to do with protection. I mean, the whole idea is like, the Crystal Beasts are protected as spell traps, even though that's kind of a ridiculous idea. But, it would have been nice if the Crystal Beasts actually had some protection right now. That would be cool. So let me think about this. Let's set up things for later. I could Crystal Tree now, but there's really no reason to do so. I'm just going to attack with Pegasus, and I'll go ahead and summon out my Zenith Dragon. Just so I have, more stuff, more damage on the board. What does some damage? I mean, this guy says he don't like no synchros. Bit ironic. I was just talking about, Pride Month, and this guy's like, synchros is gay? I don't know whether I guess he just does not like synchros. If you don't like synchros, just say you don't like synchros. Your name should just be Me No Likey Synchro. It's a bit more to the point. I'm just saying. You're being a bit roundabout and a bit confrontational there. And I know something about confrontation, okay? It's kind of a thing. Regardless, still not sure what we're up against. I mean, he has no full extra deck, so that's a little weird. It's not like a it's not like a big deal that he's missing one card in extra deck. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird, kind of strange, but maybe he's got some cool combo that he's having trouble with. It's possible. I have a cool combo that has trouble. You know? I didn't open with it this time. I got stuff towards it. Oh. Oh, you poor child. I'm so sorry. He's playing Jinzo. I don't have any traps. I don't have trap cards. I'm all spells. Yeah, I literally have no trap cards. This guy is playing a Jinzo deck. I don't play any traps. I'm all spells. Because Jinzo is all about your opponent having traps. What does this do? I mean, yeah, he can just summon this regardless. Place that punch monster in the spell trap. Oh, he can turn my monsters into traps. Or he could have if he hadn't given up for whatever reason. Okay, I don't know. Wait, this is not. Oh, that's not Jinzo, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so another given up boy. We're gonna have to do bonus duels at this point because my opponents are rage quitting like babies. Bunch of babies today. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to show off a cool combo, and granted, I've shown it off a little bit, but I want to show it off again. You know, if I can, or if I can't, show off some other stuff. Access code talker. Is access code talker still cool? I don't know. Regardless, let's go for duel 3. Maybe we'll find a good opponent. Maybe we won't. We'll find out. I'm showing the deck off. That's all that matters. Alrighty, third opponent, and Karibo is here for good luck. Good luck for an actual good opponent. This guy's called Neko. That's like a syllable away from Necro, and I don't know how I feel about that. Regardless, we are going at first. Again, which I don't like because I don't like to go first. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, I've got okay, this will work. This will work. So we're gonna go ahead and summon out a Crystal Pegasus boy. We are going to hope that the mouse survives. This mouse has been acting up. I don't know if y'all know. Does anyone still use a mouse nowadays? I do. I prefer them much over the touchpad. It's got much more, like, control to it. So, we're going to have to turtle up, because we are going first, and we're going a second deck. So we're going to make a Bogusk. Just be like, hey, here's a Boguska. Next turn, we'll do the combo, because I got Tree, I got Bond, I got 2 copies of Rainbow Bridge. It's a really good opening hand if I was going second, which I'm not. And I blame you, Karibo. This is all your fault. Don't look at me. Anyway, so this guy is playing... Okay, Nekroz. That would be a problem, considering that's an anti-extra deck archetype. How does that work with Unicorn? I don't actually know. Okay, so Unicorn negates the effects of extra deck monsters while it's on the field. Okay, it still works even if it's in defense. Okay, understandable. I mean, that's a bad, but it's also okay. Oh, Dogmatika. Oh, Dogmatika. Dogmatika, US of A. Old Town Dogmatika. Dogmatika's US of A. Well, that's annoying. Okay, this is actually not bad. I'll send Overdragon and Chimera Tech, because I literally can't use them. And Overdragon I can banish later. Pegasus and Ignister. What's this do again? Another card you control is destroy. Okay, I don't destroy, so that's fine. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay, because I don't need the extra deck to out this. All I need to do is to, as the ancient Greeks called it, not die horribly. That's all I really need to do. The question is... Okay, he hasn't actually normal summon. He's really going out the wazoo here. Although he did put these into... Well, I think, yeah, he had to more or less put Unicorn in defense mode, but... He could have put Maximus in attack mode. Maybe he didn't want to. I don't know. And a Nekroz... Okay, so he's only going to do so much damage. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, no, I'll take a damage. And yeah, he didn't send much to the grave, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Alrighty, it's our turn, little boy. So, what we're gonna do... Activate the effect of the Rainbow Bridge and get Crystal Abundance. He might rage quit in a moment. We won't know until we see him do it. So we're going to activate Crystal Tree and activate Crystal Bond. Be like, hey yo, I'm going to get, it doesn't really matter that much. I do want a Zenith though, because he is just generally big. So we'll summon Pegasus. Pegasus will go off, and we'll get another Pegasus. The one in the grave, yes. So now, we'll activate Crystal Tree. And we want the Crystal Beast with, like, the Zenith and the Mammoth, because they have, like, the biggest attack numbers. I have no idea where Topaz Tiger is right now, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to send these 4 to the grave. He loses 4. And then I get 2 Zenith, so you see, 6, 7, and 8. So that's going to be a clean OTK, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we like to see. Haha. He tried to stop me. And... I don't know, unless he's playing the... whatchamacallit. Unless Valkyrus is in his hand and he can negate the attack, we win, basically. And I don't think he has Valkyrus, so we are A-OK. So, there's a clean OTK. Dogmatika... Nekroz. Pretty nasty. If I relied on the extra deck to do things, I would be very dead. But thankfully, I do not. So, there's a clean OTK. Now, finally, we get ourselves a good duel. Karibo, you did good job. He's mad at me now. He's mad at me, but we'll figure that out later. Regardless, let's do one more duel tonight. I'm on a high roll. You know, we'll count those first duels as like one big win because those are pretty chintzy, but let's go for one more good duel, and hopefully we'll find it. I think luck is now finally on our side. I am bread. Classic game. Also, my opponent in the 4th duel, Karibo, have you forgiven me? Yeah, that's right. You know who your brother is. Alrighty, so what do we have for an opening hand? Ooh, a little rough. But I can show off the other cool thing that this deck can do. We've already done Crystal Abundance twice. I think this will work just fine. You know, the final duel of these videos tends to be either mere methods. We're trying to do different stuff. Experiment a little bit. Just kind of do things we normally don't do. Do things that are just more enjoyable. And do things that are more... enjoyable is the wrong word. Do things that we normally don't do that are also enjoyable in their own way. So this guy gave me a dude, and I don't know why, but he did. So what I'm going to do, can't special summon, I can normal summon. So let's go ahead and use the Shield Bearer. Nice card, searches out my Crystal Pegasus. And that, let's see. Rest of the turn out this card. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon out Pegasus. We're going to activate Pegasus. We're going to put Zenith on the board. Going to use Zenith. Order to get literally doesn't matter that much. Topaz Tiger. I really just want my Crystal Dragon. He's really called Rainbow Dragon. I'm going to call him Crystal Dragon. And we're going to activate the Awakening so that I can search with my Rainbow Dragon. I'm going to get a Bridge card. We'll get Rainbow Bridge to our hand, just so I have it for later. I'm not going to use it right now, but I have that option. And we'll activate Neo Fusion. Because why not? 4,500 beat stick that can blow up everything. What's not to love? So this has 0 attack points. I've already normal summoned. And what's this attack? It's 1,600. Okay. So let's see. Shuffle all monsters point controls into the deck. I kind of want to keep this in case I need it, though. What if I need it? Then again, Tribute hit, well, he'll keep a monster in the grave anyway. He'll, like, take less damage. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do, tribute his Darklord, shuffle his monster into the deck, and go for broke. And, let's see, 6, 7, is that game? I think that might be another OTK. Okay, I did not, oh, no. Spoke too soon. Damn it, why didn't I put Gaga Cowboy in here? It would have been funny. Would have been hilarious. Well, now that we've done the damage, let's go ahead, pot. Let's go ahead, you and me, brother. We're gonna smoke some pot. I don't actually smoke pot. I don't do no drugs. My life is hard enough without that. And we're just gonna go ahead. I doubt he's got Cyber Dragons. Alright, what do we got? No. Well, you know what? Why not? Let's go for a double Rainbow Bridge. You know what? We're going to have all the things in the world for next turn. So we'll activate one. We'll activate one right now. Get Crystal Bond. And let's see. Add a Crystal Beast. Place the Crystal Beast. We're going to save that for next turn. I think we'll be okay. I mean, he's got 100 life points. What are the odds? He has to pay life points to do things. He can't do that no more. Because you got to pay like 1,000 to use these effects again or something? Yeah, pay 1,000. So he can't do that no more, and he surrenders. So, an inch away from an OTK, we turned this guy into nearly Headless Nick. That's what we did. We literally just almost decapitated a man. And then he became a ghost, and then he complained about the rest of eternity, because the Headless people mocked him for it the rest of eternity. And that's a pretty damn awful afterlife if you think about it. Anyway, let's go ahead for the end screen. We've shown off what this deck can do. We've shown off the wombos and the combos. I'm happy with it. End screen time a coming. Alright, everybody. Crystal Abundance. I'm going to call this a 3-0 because the first two duels were like completely chintzy. The third duel was completely legit. The fourth duel, also fairly legit. We didn't go up against any meta decks, but again, this deck is not going to beat the meta very often, because the meta decks are literally just, don't let your opponent play. This deck is let your opponent play, and then destroy everything they have, basically. It's kind of like the Fire King video, but different, because we don't actually blow stuff up. But I'm happy with how the deck turned out. I hope y'all were happy with how the deck turned out. Make sure to check out the advanced Crystal Beast deck that Memphis made. Apparently it's a going first combo deck. Who needs that when you've got Crystal Abundance? Let me tell you, that's a much better card. And so thank y'all for watching. Tune in for the live stream on the channel this weekend, which is Saturday. I'm going to be there. We're switching it up a little bit. I was supposed to do Master Duel, but I'm going to do the Yugioh Pro instead, because it's been a while since I've done that. And I want to do it. So, oh, and I also have my show coming up, which will also be up on Saturday, it should be. Yep, there we go. So, thank you for watching. Memphis signing out. See you guys later. Peace!